Hey guys, so we have a quick update on New Jeans Hanni's visa situation. Remember, she's the only one who really needs to have a working visa to be able to reside and work as an entertainer in Korea. For months, we've been seeing the deadline, the expiration date of her visa, and what it means when she continuously said, no thanks, I don't need an extension, even though ADOR and Haein are the only people that can give her this extension due to her exclusive contract. Does that mean that they are moving forward with a new agency who's going to sponsor the new visa? That's what's up in the air, and that's what is being speculated. So let's go over what is completely confirmed, what is softly suggested, and what remains speculation at this point. So what is for sure is that New Jeans Hanni's visa expired at the beginning of February, and on February 11th there was a report by TV Daily saying that ADOR had prepared the necessary documents to apply for Hanni's visa extension. That has always been in the public domain. We've known about that for a while, that ADOR said, we're willing, of course we're willing to extend Hanni's visa because she is still a member of New Jeans. New Jeans still has an exclusive contract with ADOR. Although those 2 points, them NJZers are contesting. So ADOR has said that they can't confirm anything on the question of Hanni's refusal to sign the visa extension. Again, there is no legal way, if the court completely agrees with ADOR and contract law that they have an exclusive contract with New Jeans, there is no legal way for Hanni to get a visa by any other agency. If another agency says, hey, yeah, we'll sign you and we'll give you a visa, they first have to end and break the contract with ADOR legally. New Jeans, back in November, said that they canceled the contract on their own, that they're done with the contract and they don't have to worry about it at all anymore. But the real world doesn't work that way. So ADOR is also, like we said, in the middle of litigation with the New Jeans members to confirm the exclusive contract. And then also we'll hear in a few weeks the ruling on the injunction to stop them from making advertising contracts on their own. But on their own, Hanni, they have been working. Remember, we've said that they've already announced their new name and also their first event under their new name where they're going to release a new song. Now, during a live broadcast on New Jeans' new social media account, we can't really call it official, we can't really call it the NJZ account, but according to the New Jeans girls, it's their new NJZ official social media account. So these are the actual girls saying these words. And Minji said that on the final day of Complex Con in Hong Kong, we've already talked about that, on March 23rd, New Jeans will release its debut song. They're redoing their debut, the audacity. And then Haein either slipped up or maybe they just wanted to make this statement because this is their official channel for publicity to the world, said that we will have an agency soon, so there's no need to worry too much.
에이전트도 곧 생길 예정이니까 맞아요. 너무 걱정 안 해주셔도 됩니다. 걱정이 너무 걱정.
So they're literally spilling the beans that a new agency is in the works. Probably has been in the works. That is definitely working with the timeline because it takes a really long time for another agency to get a visa for Hanni. So that's probably why they're doing the activities outside of Korea, like I said before. And also it's probably easier for them to have Haein and ADOR try to chase them down for any money that they earn if they are outside of Korea's jurisdiction and the laws that would apply more forcefully to them. So they might try to just chill as long as they can outside of Korea while a new agency goes through the process of signing Hanni up. But Hanni may be the weakest link because what if this is a lot more difficult than it appears on the surface? If you're doing everything legally, this is just more of a nuisance and you just got to wait for the bureaucracy to do its things and checks and balances and whatnot. However, checks and balances come for a reason, especially in this type of situation. This is a bureaucrat's dream to see a conflict like this and resolve it legally. Because a new agency would need to provide various documents, including an exclusive contract with one agency in accordance with the Pop Culture Industry Act. So how are you going to get an exclusive contract on somebody who's already exclusive? It's sort of like how you going to marry somebody who's already married and not divorced. Most places don't allow you to do that. Then you need a letter of guarantee from the agency CEO, which probably is easy to do, and an employment recommendation letter from the Culture Ministry. So now you're going to be asking the Culture Ministry to be a co-conspirator in your business. And so this whole process for the E6 visa can take 2 to 3 months. So this already has 2 traps in there that ADOR and Haein could exert its influence on and be like, don't think so, nuh-uh. And then these government agencies could be in hot water. Nonetheless, where would NJZ go and who would be the backers? So take this with a grain of salt, but it was published in the Korea Herald and it seems like they got their ear to the ground. This is a potential scenario, but it looks like BANA is coming into the news again. So BANA is short for Beasts and Natives, and it's that music producer, the guy that came up with a bunch of hit songs for New Jeans and other people. But this guy has been loyal to Minnie Jin because she keeps giving him the work, and then he gets global record chart opportunities. For example, Hype Boy, Ditto, Cookie, and OMG. OMG, he's the one behind Cookie. Okay, Ditto. So the Korea Herald actually approached the dude from BANA, and he declined to comment on the possible signing of New Jeans as its new artist. So he neither confirmed nor denied the speculation. Was he just playing coy to get his company into the headlines, or is there something here? Usually a place like Korea Herald, yes, we have talked about how mainstream media just messes up stuff. On the other hand, you have to give them some credit for them being able to be close to sources. So this is why we're taking it with a grain of salt, but it's still a grain. All right. So because Haein said, don't worry too much about us, we will announce a new agency soon, and the most likely candidate is probably the songwriter. We just recently talked about how much money P-Dog has made as being the main songwriter and producer, so imagine the huge carrot that Minnie Jin was dangling. Honey, well, with her body lobby hobby, she's used to dangling all sorts of carrots in all sorts of sizes everywhere to every bunny uncle, but definitely to the hit maker, basically the music video director and also the song producer. Actually, those two dudes should be New Jeans. Like literally, they make the New Jeans. They make the songs and they make the beautiful music videos. Some of them are beautiful, at least, or at least the craftsmanship is really high. The vibe, the message, the everything else can be suspect, but they are good at their craft. And so it would make sense for the BANA guy to definitely be advocating for himself and also definitely accepting the offer from Mini Jin, because then the amount of money that he can make is gonna be untold, oodles and oodles of money. So you could see the incentive for the scheming, the planning, the sabotage, the betrayal, the manipulation, just going all out and just laying everything out on the line. What do you call it? Like just going all in on one bet, because the returns can be so amazing if you do win. What they didn't realize, and what their greed probably blinded them from, is that they've crossed so many red lines that are unacceptable to many different parts of the Korean economy, not just the music industry or K-pop industry, is just the Korean economy. And so they're most likely going to get stopped. If they don't get stopped, then good luck to the Korean economy. So should this go through, where there's a new agency, and it might be BANA, might not be BANA. A lot of you have been saying that there's rumors about like a collaboration with Chinese money, but all of those things can be true. It could be BANA backed by Chinese money, and China, with maybe some Chinese investors saying like, don't care, just try to sue me over in China and see how far you get. There might be some sort of like international play going on here, and that's definitely for y'all international lawyers to chime in on, although you probably wouldn't. Because those kind of services, you probably don't want the public knowing, how them sausage gets turned around that pinwheel. Like, so the existing song producer for New Jeans and the existing music director have already shown loyalty to Mini Jin. I don't think anyone would survive if they tried to take those positions, because those positions seem locked and loaded for those two guys under previous arrangements and promises, and even just willingness to be part of that team. So Hanni says that she's not going to renew her visa, and Haein says that don't worry, there's going to be a new agency soon. So the most likely scenario is that they're going to stay out of Korea for a while, sign with their new agency, most likely in a jurisdiction that Korea would have a hard time trying to navigate enforcement of, and then find a way to delay the process so that they can renew the visa for Hanni in Korea. However, in that scenario, I think there's a lot of pressure that Haein and ADOR can give, because they're in Korea, they have their Korean law experts working for them to block that. So that is the big Achilles heel in this new plot, because how are you going to come back to Korea as a group and do activities, even if you're running your little carnival in other countries? All right, guys, what do you think? Put your comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.